Alright, so now I'm going to teach you the plank, one of the most basic exercises, but so amazing for your core. Now, what I want you to do is come down onto your knees like this, and I want you to lie down flat on the floor. And I want you to place your elbows directly underneath your shoulders, and now you're going to put your feet up like this. You're going to lift your knees off the floor, and now rise up, contract your butt cheeks, and you want to hold this position here like this. And in about 15 seconds, you're going to start shaking. If you've never done this exercise, maybe 5 seconds you'll start shaking, and you're really going to feel that core working. The one thing that you don't want to do is this. That puts a lot of pressure on your lower back. You want to maintain a neutral position here like this, and see how my chin is tucked. My head is not up like this. And this is just one variation of the plank, but this is the most basic one. Now, if that's too difficult for you to do, no worries, you can always do it on your knees. So on your knees, it's the same thing, and again, your quads, or the front part of your legs, are a little bit down, so it's not like you're on your knees, you're right on your quads, with your feet up this way, elbows directly underneath your shoulders, and your head in a neutral position. Contract your butt cheeks, and this is also a great core exercise. What I mean by core is going to be your glutes, your abdomen area, the surrounding part of your entire core here like this, and your lower back. It's excellent, excellent exercise. Now, a variation of the plank, this is a much more challenging one, and I'm going to stay down here because most of these exercises are from this position. So you want to go up into your plank like this, and now you're going to dip your hips down towards the floor, come up. So now this is a very mobile movement where you're now challenging your core even greater. So now you're piking up your butt and coming down. You want to do about 10 of these repetitions at one time, and you're going to see how challenging it gets. Now, the other one you can do is you spread your feet a little bit wider, and you lift up again in this position, and this is now a lateral plank movement where you check, you hip check, and then you go on to the other side. And this one is a lot more challenging than the one that you go up and down, because we tend to not really work the lateral movement so much when we exercise. Okay, so now the other one that you want to do is you want to get onto your side. This is a side plank, and you lift here. This is great for the obliques. And again, your shoulder wants to be directly, your elbow wants to be directly underneath your shoulder. Your arm can be up here like this, and you can hold that position right there. And then you can switch on to the other side, and you want to hold, starting with maybe 10-15 seconds, increase your way up to about 30. Okay. Now, a different variation of this side plank exercise is, again, tap your hip to the floor, come up, tap, up, tap, up. You want to do about 10 of these repetitions. You're set. You're going to go on to the other side. And then you can increase the amount of repetitions that you do with the better you get at it. Now, here's a great, great variation, and this is a rotational variation. So you want to start here like this. And I would position my shoulders this way if I'm going to rotate. That way it's much easier for me to land on the side, because I'm going to go up into a regular plank, so lift the knees off, then up. Now you're going to rotate like this. And then back to center. Hold for 1-2 seconds. It's almost like you're pressing onto the ground in the middle. And then you're going to rotate this way. And rotate. And that's just another variation. And here we go. I have more. I have plenty. So, here, up like this. And you can switch feet back and forth. And this is also very challenging for your core. And another one is arm extensions. Now, you want to keep your hips from moving so much when you do this exercise right here. Now, another one is you can come up like this on your side. I want you to place your hand right here, right behind your head, and you're going to rotate and crunch. Up, rotate and crunch. You can make it more challenging by lifting up one leg, rotate and crunch. Now that's advanced.